Once upon a time, in Emperor Khan's big city, messengers from other places often visit with gifts for the emperor. Khan's daughter, Turandot, is a playful girl who loves to chase butterflies. One day, while playing, she trips over a carpet, making her father worried. This carpet is like a big map of the empire. But this trip isn't just a mistake. It's like a sign pointing to a small place called Malvaya, not yet under Khan's control. Suddenly, the emperor decides it's time to take over Malvaya. His soldiers ride bravely on their horses to Malvaya, a peaceful place with a royal family that has 3 special bracelets. These bracelets are not ordinary. They come with a warning. Never let them all fall into human hands at once, or a terrible curse will happen. In Malvaya, the young prince, Caliph, practices his sword fighting with his teacher, Zhou. But peace ends when Khan's army attacks, causing a lot of damage. The king, queen, and their soldiers fight bravely, but they lose. After the fight, Khan's leaders find the 3 magical bracelets and take them to the emperor. On Turandot's birthday, Khan, being a caring dad, shows her a room full of gifts. Among them are the bracelets from Malvaya. Turandot is very happy to see them. She wants to give one to her dad, but he has another plan. He puts all 3 bracelets on her wrist, not knowing about the curse they carry. Oh, what a mess. Suddenly, a magic spell makes her bracelets hurt her arms a lot. She tries very hard to stop the pain, but it doesn't work. Then, something even sadder happens. She can't see colors anymore. Everything in her life changes. In a faraway place, a wise man named Master Zhou brings a boy named Caliph to a big, beautiful city. There, Caliph meets his new sister, Lu, and they become friends. Back at Turandot's home, a very smart priest looks at the stars and finds out how to break Turandot's spell. He learns that only a brave person who wants to marry her can save her. This person has to solve 3 tough questions on Turandot's 15th birthday. If no one can do it by the time she turns 18, her heart will turn cold and she will forget everything. That night, the sky lights up with amazing fireworks, but Turandot can't enjoy them because she only sees little flashes of light. Meanwhile, Lu and Caliph watch the fireworks together, happy to be with each other. Years go by, and Caliph, now called Blue Eyes, loves watching fireworks with his sister. One day, they need more powder for the fireworks, so Lu takes him to a place where experts make them, but guards see them, and they have to run away fast. They manage to escape and laugh about their adventure. Somewhere else, a strong man named General Boyan goes to Turandot's room. The king has told him to train her to be strong. Even though the spell makes Turandot super fast, Boyan catches up with her outside. Just then, Caliph and Lu come to help her. Boyan and Caliph fight, and Boyan feels like he knows Caliph's way of fighting. Just as Boyan is about to win, Turandot stops him with her hand. Turandot, a girl with a big job, needs a partner to train with. She picks Caliph, but there's a problem. Only special guards can enter her private area, and Caliph isn't one yet. So, they aim for Caliph to become one of these top guards. While training, something unexpected happens. When Caliph touches Turandot's bracelets, he receives quick glimpses of the past. At the same time, in the palace, a top priest attempts a ritual to make Boyan, a strong and pushy man, unbeatable, but it doesn't work. It becomes clear that Boyan has bigger ambitions. He wants to take over from Khan to be the king himself. The priest suggests another way to gain power: marrying Turandot. Despite his sister's warnings about Boyan's dangerous nature, Caliph sneaks back to the castle under a full moon, only to find Turandot in a dire situation. Ignoring her refusals, he sets her free, but the curse causes Turandot to see Caliph as a terrifying skeleton. Confused, she attacks him, but Caliph calms her down by revealing his true identity. Even after recognizing him, Turandot still pushes him away, preferring to be alone. Weeks later, Caliph achieves his goal and becomes a royal guard. Around the same time, the emperor informs Turandot about Prince Yuzong's visit, whose brother died trying to solve the curse. In the busy local market, Lu, Caliph's sister, causes trouble by giving away stolen money to performers. Her next plan is to steal Thane's dagger, leading to a significant chase. Just as Thane faces danger, Caliph intervenes, saves him, and returns the stolen items. Together, they go to the fireworks factory, where Thane shares his sad story about his brother's attempt to end Turandot's curse and his subsequent death. Soon, Caliph and Thane become as close as brothers. The next day, Thane and his bodyguard challenge Turandot, seeking revenge for Thane's brother. But Turandot is too quick and smart for them, tricking them into getting caught and set up for a public execution. Khan, looking to give Thane a second chance, throws out a challenge: solve the puzzles or die. Thane refuses, but then Caliph, after getting a flash from the bracelets, steps in to face the challenge for Thane. claiming their tight bond allows him to do this. The Emperor allows Caliph to try the puzzles, but if he fails, both he and Thain will face execution. As the test begins, Turandot presents Caliph with the first puzzle. This sends Caliph back to a time when his family's kingdom faced trouble. His mother convinces his father to wear the cursed bracelets to gain the strength to defend their home. Despite his brave fight, the family ends up in a dire situation. On his way to his execution, Caliph recalls his mother's advice and realizes hope is the answer to the puzzle. He shouts out the answer, but the guards continue to take him to his death. Just in time, Turandot's first bracelet breaks, proving he is correct. With Zhou and Liu causing a commotion, fireworks ignite, marking Caliph's victory and saving him, with everyone celebrating the puzzle he solved. After solving the first riddle, Caliph becomes the star of the moment, carried by the crowd in celebration. Khan, impressed by Caliph's bravery and wisdom, considers promoting him to a lord. However, Boyan, fueled by envy, hatches a sneaky plan. He snatches a fragment of the shattered bracelet and conspires with another general to disrupt the fireworks, aiming to keep Caliph's success a secret and seal his fate. When Turandot presents the second riddle, Caliph is transported back in time once again. He witnesses his father, under the curse's influence, lose control and turn against his own people and family, causing unimaginable tragedy. As the countdown for his response dwindles, Caliph finds himself bound and facing a gruesome sentence. But in the midst of his punishment, a memory flashes before him, revealing blood as the answer to the riddle. Right after he shouts out the solution, Turandot commands her warriors to light the fireworks as a sign of his success, only to discover Boyan's sabotage. A fierce clash erupts between Turandot's female warriors and Boyan's men, while Zhou and Liu rush to aid Caliph. In the chaos, Boyan captures Liu, and Zhou is also apprehended. Boyan attempts to end Caliph with a thrown sword, but Turandot intervenes, proclaiming Caliph's victory in solving the second riddle. Later, in a moment of reflection with Zhou, Caliph uncovers painful memories of his past, including Khan's role in the downfall of his family and kingdom. Meanwhile, Boyan secures a piece of the second shattered bracelet, plotting his next move. The following day, as Caliph and Liu plan to leave the city, they're stopped by Turandot, who seeks answers. Caliph expresses his regret for solving the riddles, revealing his desire to confront her, only to realize her superior strength. In a twist no one sees coming, Caliph makes a bold move during his confrontation with Turandot, deliberately stepping into her sword. He then reveals her own name as the answer to the third and final riddle. Miraculously, when examined back at the castle, it is discovered that his heart is on the right side, which saves his life from the potentially fatal wound. Khan decides to give Turandot and Caliph some privacy, during which Turandot informs Caliph of their impending marriage, set by the Emperor for the very next day. Caliph, however, seems distant. When Turandot asks if he is okay, Caliph challenges her with a riddle of his own, to discover his true name, hinting that Blue Eyes is not it. Meanwhile, Boyan, now in possession of pieces from all the bracelets, successfully undergoes a ritual making him invincible. In a ruthless turn, he eliminates the High Priest, deeming him unnecessary. He then captures Caliph and his family, threatening their lives. Turandot intervenes, striking a desperate deal with Boyan. She agrees to marry him if he spares Caliph and his family. As these events unfold, the High Priest, barely alive, seeks assistance from the Master of Fireworks. The next day, Khan expresses regret over the unfortunate turn of events and acknowledges that Caliph would rightfully reject any familial ties with him, given his past actions against Caliph's people. At this crucial moment, the High Priest arrives to expose Boyan's treachery. The attack on Malvaya, which was supposed to be a peaceful negotiation, was carried out under Boyan's orders, not Khan's. This revelation shifts the dynamics dramatically, with friends and allies rallying around the good guys, ready to support them in the face of betrayal and confrontation. In this high-stakes showdown, Boyan, now seemingly unstoppable, faces off against Caliph and Jovi. Despite their best efforts, they cannot seem to defeat him. In a strategic move, Caliph and Turandot retreat to the firework factory, hoping to outsmart Boyan with a clever trap. Unfortunately, their plan does not work as expected. However, the tide turns when Boyan injures Turandot, and her blood reveals his weakness. Caliph quickly notices the effect her blood has on Boyan's invincible skin. Seizing the moment, Caliph uses Turandot's bloodied sword to breach Boyan's defenses, striking him down and ending his reign of terror as Boyan dissolves into ashes. In her final moments, Turandot, held by Caliph, shares the location of the Empire's ancient firework secrets. With these words, she passes away, leaving Caliph with a legacy of knowledge, Carrying Turandot's last gift, Caliph departs the empire. He goes on to rebuild the kingdom of Malvaya, reviving it as a center of firework mastery. Thanks for your time, and remember to like this video.